So here we are again. We talked at the beginning of the season, right before the season, and now, I mean, so much has happened in this season with the Tejada family. I mean, you guys are, I mean, you are
Ruthless.
drama in a bowl. I mean, you just like
Am I? No.
you kicked up some stuff last
Yeah.
episode. So I know everybody's like waiting to see what's gonna happen, how this is gonna play out. And the social media world is going crazy. But I gotta rewind the last episode though, because I gotta ask this. There's a scene where you and Tariq, played by Michael Rainey, Jr.'s character, you open up his phone.
Oh, yes.
Using
With
a video.
his
This isn't possible. Is it? I mean, is this possible? Is this?
You know what? I actually want to try it. There have been a lot of people in my DM saying that don't work. So I don't know. We'll see, because I am going to try it.
I was trying it. I was trying it
video
successfully for a couple of times, but I was like, man, this is a new thing. This is gonna
listen. If it is, that's a glitch. We don't need that.
No. How's it been? Like, what I love about the show is your interactions, all the cast interactions with the fans week to week, and talking online, and all these fan theories about what's gonna happen and what's not gonna happen. Like, how has that been to have like not only play a character like you did on the Fosters, but to have like this whole interaction with the fans? That seems like after the episode, there's a whole another show going on Twitter.
I love that, because we're so wrapped up in the prep work of our character and, peeling back those layers, but then that's our perspective. But then when you read other people's perspective, you're like, okay, that makes sense. I don't always agree, but that makes sense. And it just like, it helps. I don't know. I don't know. I really like the conversations. Like I said, you get to see other people's perspective. You're talking to people, that interaction. And then some people are really excited. So I like to have fun and chat. And I love acting. I love the show. I've always been a fan of the show. So talking about it with other people outside of our power family it's interesting, because they're going to tell you how they really feel.
And does each book, I mean, do y'all overall communicate between books? Is there any communication between Raising Kanan family and Power Book 2 Ghosts and the Power Book 4 that's coming out? You guys like?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we talked to Makai. We've all hung out with Makai, who plays Kanan. Haley, who's really sweet. Chris and Isaac from Force. Like, it's really a power fam, like, for real. So
yeah,
I mean, with Kobe, you can't really hang and go that many places, but like, it's a power family.
With the rollout of it, when could the fans, because I know that they're gonna go crazy, and I wish I could tell the fans what's gonna happen this week. I know I can't, but they're gonna go crazy after they see this episode.
Yes, they are.
How long are we gonna have to wait for the next Power Book 2 season to come? Is it anywhere?
You're gonna have to ask like Lionsgate or something. I don't know that one. I don't know that answer.
Do you have any? Do you know where the story is going? Are you guys like finished with this book? Do you know anything about the next book? What's going on after season finale so far? Do you have any storylines?
I know we can't say. Yeah, exactly. But we started filming season 3. Yeah, and that's all I could say about that.
Okay, so you guys are Latin Black family, and I hear people say there's like a poppy count on your character, like how many times you say poppy. What do you have a Latin background? I mean, you have an interesting last name. Do you speak Spanish? Are you bilingual? Is that?
Well, I definitely studied it in school, but I mean, I keep saying this, Charlie, my publicist is gonna laugh, but I need to like do my ancestry background, because it would be nice to know. I do know that I have, of course, Spanish people in my family, but it's not like direct, but the poppy count is hilarious. I've seen that too. And they've even said like things like, unfortunately, not to make it about that, but some tweets have said like, oh, you know, they're not Puerto Rican and Black because of their skin complexion. And that is so far from wrong. You could be from the lightest of light to the darkest of dark and still be Afro Latina. And I just feel like maybe people need to travel more. I don't know. I've been to Puerto Rico multiple times when I was shooting The Oath. And I remember my Spanish was real rough. I remember being in Walmart and I saw this girl, her hair was laid. And I was like, oh, where the heck did she get her hair done? Had hair like me. So where did she get her hair done? And I walk over to her. She was super dark chocolate, beautiful skin. And I said, excuse me, where did you get your hair done? She said, ¿Qué dice? And I said, oh, lo siento. And when I started trying to speak Spanish and then I got stuck and I had to go to the translator. But she is Spanish and she is darker than me. So it's not about complexion. And I feel like they have made that such a big deal, and it shouldn't be, because your complexion does not determine your ethnicity at all. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, there's a lot of, you know,
Cuban, freaking Puerto Rican, Colombian, like Dominican. There's a whole bunch of shades. Just because one parent is our parent Berto, who's actually Puerto Rican, just because he's light and Monet Mary is brown doesn't mean that his light gene is supposed to, you know? So yeah, we are Puerto Rican and Black in the show, okay?
I know that Michael Rainey in real life gets approached a lot of times and treated like Tariq by fans, and he has to like tell people that, you know, that look, it's a show. Do you expect now, after blowing up Mary J. Blige's spot, that some fans are gonna approach you like, yo, why you put her on blast?
Yes, I've gotten the DMs, the people going in person so far. Everyone has been nice, and they've been able to separate Diana from Latoya, myself. So I hope that is the case, because we are two different people. I'm playing a character, but I do love the fact that people are so invested, where like they just see Diana and they're mad at Diana. So they're like, you need a whooping and da, da, da. Like, I love it. I embrace it. It's fun.
It's nothing but unconditional love. Now, maybe you'll understand that when you have kids of your own, but Monet would do anything for you. You can trust me on that. You see this one right here? She's yours.
Real?
Yes. All yours.
Thanks.
There's an open seat on that plane when we dip out the night after tomorrow. Only you choose if you're on it.
So okay, so now the season is over. Everybody knows what happens with the family and Zeke. Like, it's been such a ride with his character. I mean, how you think the fans are going to be reacting to this after there's been so much love for Zeke?
So much. I feel like they're going to be shocked. I don't think a lot of people expected it. I mean, I would see some reactions, some predictions, but I don't think Zeke was a major one, because people were probably still expecting to find out who he thought his mother was. So it's going to be interesting, and I'm definitely waiting for those memes. So it's meme city. So yeah, they're going to be shocked.
Can't wait to see where this story goes and where your career goes from here. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more opportunities that sprout up after and during the Power Universe. But you're such a great character and a great actor. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much. Nice speaking with you again.
Nice speaking to you too. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.